it's the weekend. Woo! I'm dead excited. I love the weekend, although it is going to rain, which is causing lots of problems for lots of people. Even me, I'm trying to get a meal on Sunday and it's just it's powering it down, isn't it? Like, why? And my friend's going to be going off for the day tomorrow and it's powering it down for her. So yeah, it's not good. But let's hope we can actually eat in and things from next week. So that's going to make things a lot easier. So today, hopefully I'm going to get this posted before the event. I might not do. But it is the readings today live with Diane Joyner. Please do join us. If not, please do watch the catch up afterwards. We are doing from 12 o'clock, we are doing live readings together, which will be lovely. I haven't really worked with anyone very often, so I think I've only done it a couple of times, so it's going to be nice to work with someone else. And yeah, she works pretty much like me, so I think you'll enjoy it, guys. If you're not on my page already, you're just on my YouTube, do look in the description box below because you will find the link to my page so that you can watch the live. Right, let's get in and see what we've got for the 14th, 15th and 16th. Let's see what we've got for this weekend coming up. Sorry, I was tuning and listening in then. Just have to excuse me going off there. 14th, 15th and 16th. What have we got going on for the weekend, please, guys? What is the message for the collective? How are we going with them? We're going with these. We're going with these. Right. Yeah, it's going to be nice to be able to go inside some places. It's going to make us a little bit freer. Such a shame. This time last year was so nice. The weather was beautiful. We were all out in our gardens. Weren't we having fun? And I know there's one wrong way around there. So 14th, 15th and 16th, please, guys. What is the message? So we're talking about goals. We're talking about our own personal goals. Ooh. Just... Yeah. We're talking about our own personal goals, our own personal achievements. And being aware. So they're talking about the fact that it feels like that we're suddenly aware of what needs to be done, where we need to go, what even goals when it comes down to, like, you know, your weight, needing to exercise, needing to change your diet, needing to change some kind of cycle or pattern in your life, you know, being aware that you need to, it's anything that you may need to change that's holding you back, okay? But there's like this feeling of awareness, this feeling of things changing. It's like, you know, your vision may have been a little bit cloudy over why you've been stuck in a certain situation. You know, denying the fact that you need to get out and exercise more, you know, change your diet. Maybe some of you have, you know, you're finding that you've got allergens and things like that, and you've been sort of ignoring it. But it's like you're going to move forward and decide that, you know, it's time to take a hold of your life. It's time to take a grip on your life. It's time to move things forward. It's time to have faith in yourself. So we've got the faith and movement card here, and then the meditation. The meditation is about you know, the time you've spent. I want to say, like, they show me like a hedgehog that's curled up. You know, when a hedgehog's protecting itself, it curls right up, and it's like you've had that time now of curling up, protecting yourself. It's time for you to get out there and put things into action. It's time for you to you know, change things, change patterns. Don't just sit in the protective mode of the hedgehog. It's time for you to uncoil now and get out there. It's time for you to have that faith in yourself. It's time for you to let things start to move forward. I feel like you may have been putting things off when it comes to certain things. I do keep going back to diet and exercise and things like that, but it could be anything. It could be a cycle, it could be friendships, relationships, a job that's, you know, come to an end, a partnership that's come to an end. It could They do keep bringing me back to things like exercise though. I do think for most of it, it's more of, you know, an emotional block, or it's a pattern of behaviour in yourself that you've realised is no good for you. Maybe over the lockdown you've been drinking too much, you know, binge drinking on weekends maybe. It's like, you know, it's time to get out of that pattern. It's time to stop. It could have been emotions that were triggering you and making you drink more, eat more, you know, sleep less. You know, it's about wanting to sleep more. It's about taking that, you know, coming out of that calmer period and letting yourself push forward, and change them patterns, change them scenarios, change them ways to a better future, to a better life. It's like, you know, this, you've had a wake up call somehow. Some of you might have had like time to sort this out. Some of you will have just, like I said, been in a bit of a bubble, protecting yourself from what you probably knew already. You just didn't want to admit it. You know, like when we all do that, and you're thinking, oh, I put a few pound on. I'll blow it this weekend. I'll have another weekend of binge eating, and then on Monday I'll start a diet, and then Monday never comes, does it? And then the following weekend comes, and then you're trying some pants to go out, and you're like, oh my god, I feel fat. I don't want to go anywhere. You know, it's like you've got this awareness that you can't just keep going through them patterns. It's like drinking on a weekend or drinking through the week when you've got work the next morning. You wake up and you think, why did I drink again last night? It felt like a good idea, and today I'm getting up and I'm not motivated, and I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. You know, it's got to stop. Or yeah, getting that lack of sleep, staying up late at night, instead of getting yourself to bed, and you know, or choosing to sit on the sofa rather going out for that walk. It's like you're going to start making, you know, there's this awareness that you've got to start making changes, because unless you make the changes, then your life's not going to change, and things, the quality of your life is not going to change. It feels like a quality thing. The quality of your life is not going to change. For some of you, it will be around, you know, a relationship and things like that. You've had a wake-up call. But I do think for a lot of you, it's more of an emotional thing. It's more of a healthy well-being. It's more about fitness and getting yourself mentally and stably in a place where you can move things forward, where you can let life flow. We do have a segregation card upside down, and this is where you've been coiled up again. You know, it goes back to the hedgehog thing. It's like you've been segregated, you've segregated yourself. Maybe if you are wanting to change, you know, a pattern of behaviour when it comes to drinking and stuff like that, you've been hiding, and especially eating, because, you know, if you put weight on and stuff like that, we do tend to coil back in, and the summer's coming, isn't it? And nobody wants to be feeling overweight in the summer. They are saying, you know, whatever all these are upside down. You know, your emotions, your the fact that you're wanting to manifest something, you're wanting to bring a new change in your life, but you're stuck. So it's time for you to get out of that stuck position now. It's time for you to make that change and that move forward, and change that lifestyle that you're leading at the moment, basically. So that, like I said, could be a cycle when it comes to friends and things like that. You might have realised, you know, that if I carry on choosing these sorts of people around my life, if I keep trying to choose these relationships, my life's not going to change, because, you know, you're still bringing in the same drama. You know, if you tend to go for people that you know, are very drama based, and you don't want to live in a life of drama, you know, you're still bringing them in. You've got to get rid of these attachment styles and these behaviors and these cycles of how you're feeling, so that you're not bringing in the same sorts of people. You know, you might think, oh, I always choose people that are wanting to be out partying all weekend, or, you know, always wanting to be eating the wrong foods, the wrong lifestyle. Well, choose differently. You know, change it in yourself, and then it'll change in the people that come into your life, is what I want to say. So it's about you moving forward with some kind of, I need to do this. You know, I need to change a pattern. I need to change a behaviour. Time to move it forward. And you will do. You know, you will move it forward. But you've just been stuck. Yeah, I don't think you've had the faith in yourself, if I'm honest. I don't think you've had that faith in yourself, and I guess, like, if it does come down to eating and stuff, it's, you know, well, I might as well have another cream cake, because I'm not going anywhere anyway. Whereas things are changing now. Out there, the lockdown is, you know, coming to an end. We have to go out. We have to socialise. We've no excuses if we can't fit in our clothes, for an example. Like, I'm totally unfit. I used to be quite fit, and I'm totally unfit since the lockdown, because I've hardly had a chance to do anything exercise wise. Yeah, I've been for, you know, walks and stuff. That's not getting your heart rate going or anything, is it? It's not doing long walks with a 5-year-old. It's just impossible. So it's like, you know, this lockdown's lifting and now I'm going to have to go out and get myself fit again. But that takes faith in myself to be able to go out there and do that. That means me making time and space for that to happen. And also, like I said, because of the lockdown and everything changing, there's no excuse to hide in the house anymore. So you've got to get on, haven't you? So I guess you guys will understand where I'm coming from with that. I'm going to pull a few romance cards because it is the weekend. And that was very much about us and dieting and stuff like that. It's boring, isn't it? It's boring. It seems boring when we need to go on diets and stuff. But the thing is, it's not about going on a diet. It's about, you know, changing your lifestyle, you know, changing the way you eat and things, so that it's not a case of just cutting things out. We can diet and we can change, you know, as well. Eating all the rubbish that we sometimes eat, it makes us sluggish, it makes us tired, you know, it just makes me sit on the sofa in a nice, I like a food coma every now and again, but it's not good, is it, all the time? Right, let's go with some love. What do we need to know? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, nice. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Right, so we've got engagement, soulmate, give your relationship a chance, true love. We've got the trust and it's upside down, and express your love, and it's safe for you to love. Okay, so the main thing about this is the trust thing. Okay, there's a major trust issue here. And it's either trusting in yourself and the decisions of who you want to pick. So here's a soulmate for you. They're saying, this is the soulmate. This is a soulmate. If you've been asking the question, is this a soulmate that I'm either with at the moment, dating, or getting to know? There you go. Your answer is, this is a soulmate. The thing is it's about you trusting yourself, trusting your judgment, and trusting the journey, okay? Trusting the journey. Giving it chance. Giving the relationship chance. This could also obviously be for somebody if you are actually already in a union, because there could have been a period, I want to say, of stalemate we've got going on here. But, you know, you are with your soulmate here. All right, guys, however you look at it. So it's about giving this relationship a chance. It's about giving yourself a chance. It's about you exploring the possibilities of true love, the possibilities of something being right, the possibilities of you actually matching with somebody that is of the same, I want to say, caliber and same energy and same, in the same, I'm getting to the word situation, so it's like they're in the same situation, so you may have a lot of things in common, I guess, but they're saying, you know, trust. This is upside down. So that means your trust is blocked. You're not trusting in yourself. You're not trusting in the timing, the relationship, the person, your own thoughts about it. Everything's just up in the air, probably a little bit of overthinking. And they're saying, you know, express your love. It's safe for you to love. So whoever it is, don't be getting up in your head about it. Make sure that you're being honest and open. You're giving your true accounts of how you're feeling, what you want, where you're going. If it is a relationship that you're already in, be truthful. What's going on? How are you feeling? What do you need to say? What do you need to, you know, express? Be expressive. Talk about what it is you want. Be honest about who you are. Trust in yourself that you are the person that somebody may actually want. That's another thing that can come in with trust. Sometimes it's like, well, I've met this person, but it's not going to like me, or she's not going to like me for who I am. So then you become you become deceitful, don't you, really? Because you pretend to be somebody that you actually aren't. And they are showing me the deceit card in this deck here. So yeah, just bear that in mind a little bit. You know, trust in the person that you are. It does feel like it's about trusting yourself and trusting the person that you are to make that judgment of, you know, whether this person is right or wrong for you. Same if you're in a relationship and you get into a stage where, you know, you're thinking, oh, I can't go on like this. You know, they're saying trust in your own thoughts and what you feel. Don't trust in your head, trust in your heart. I was just saying this the other day, wasn't I? Your heart's not in your head. So if it's your head that's going blah, 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 that's not what you need to be listening to. It's here. It's here that you want to be listening to. They are saying that this relationship can move to a higher situation. So if you are in a relationship already, it may be that you get through this and you become engaged. You might start living together, etc., etc. But for the ones that are just dating or in a very new relationship, it will become a loving, committed relationship, because obviously if you're going to get engaged, it's commitment. I'm not saying you're going to get engaged to someone that you've just met, but it will be, it has the potential to go to a committed relationship if you choose to trust and to give the relationship a chance. Okay, they are saying true love here, guys, so you know, bear that in mind. But yeah, it's about trusting yourself. It's about being open, yeah, expressing your love. It says go ahead and make that romantic gesture. So don't, you know, be sat there thinking, oh, well, I quite like this person, but I'm not going to say it in case they don't like me, or, you know, I say something silly. And I know that you can say that because it's saying it's safe for you to love. It says open your heart to give and receive the highest love of all. So it means that things will be reciprocated. If you're in a situation where you're listening to this, right, and you can't say to somebody, you know, I really like you, this is going on, that's going on with me, blah, 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 they're not the person for you, this is not the reading for you. This is if you know, if you can say to someone, I really like him, I'd like to meet up, or, you know, things are going this way, but I'd like blah, 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 and they're very open and honest with you and talk to you about that, then this is the reading for you. Okay, I don't want people to think that I'm doing a reading here, and, you know, if you're having a really crappy relationship, this is not the this is not the reading for you. This is about two people that are soulmates. These are about two people that are meant to be together. This is about two people that at the back of their heads they will know it's time to give this a chance. It's just that we've got this trust thing coming up. We've got these doubts, we've got these old wounds, we've got this old conditioning, especially when it comes to probably somebody new. So, you know, maybe this person's a little bit out of your comfort zone. Maybe, you know, what you've got the calling in your soulmate card underneath. So it's like you've called somebody in, but they're not your usual type. And it's like, I don't know about this, but they're saying give it a chance, okay? If you don't know about it, they're saying give it a chance, because sometimes it's not what we perceive. You know, they don't always send us what we think we need. They send us what we need, and sometimes that isn't in our life thoughts, in our life pattern. You know, like this is, you know, I wanted a so and so guy or a so and so girl that was like this, worked this, doing that, and they send you something totally opposite. If you give it a chance, you might find that actually it can lead to somewhere a lot more beautiful than what you normally bring in. So just give it a chance. Just trust, okay? Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, because you're not doing it at the moment. Probably a lot of overthinking. Make sure that if you are overthinking, it's not making you hold back, because that might be why these cards are coming. Still express your love. Well, it doesn't have to be your love, but your interest and your like for that person, or the idea that you would like to see where it may go. Okay, don't just go, oh, you're not my type and I'm not doing this, is what I want to get, because this relationship could go somewhere. Okay, it could go somewhere. I mean, these two are growing old together, so that says a lot. This is a true love card, so that says a lot. This is a soulmate card, so that says a lot. I mean, if you put these three together, it's a match made in heaven, isn't it? So, yeah. Trust in yourself more than you are doing trust in the situation. Right, guys, I'm going to disappear. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all again on Monday, or I will see you this afternoon, if this dinner time, if you do join us. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Goodbye.